Hey guys, it's Stephen and Ellie the Chihuahua here. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this floral shirt that I'm wearing today? In this video I thought I would answer some questions that people have asked me about Chihuahuas since I've owned Ellie, so if you want to hear the answers, keep on watching. Usually when I tell people I own a Chihuahua, I seem to get this eye roll for some reason, and I've never really understood why. All I can put it down to is people having this misconception of what Chihuahuas are, and I hope I can debunk some of that in this video. People will always say to me, you have a Chihuahua? That's just a handbag dog. They don't walk anywhere. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Ellie loves walking. We will go out and we will walk for 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, sometimes a whole afternoon, sometimes a whole day, and she will just keep going. She does not get tired. She just loves walking, so the whole Chihuahuas don't walk misconception is just that. It's a misconception. The next thing people will ask me usually is, well, don't Chihuahuas just yap all the time? Ellie will only bark when she feels threatened or scared, and I think that's quite understandable because what are you looking at over there? Chihuahuas will yap when they are nervous or scared. Otherwise, when we're just at home, out having a walk, she's very, very quiet. I must confess that there is that odd time where she just doesn't like someone for no apparent reason, and I don't know, what can you do with that? That's just her personality. The next thing people will say to me is, Chihuahuas don't need socialisation with other dogs and people, and that could not be further from the truth. Chihuahuas, at the end of the day, are a dog, and they should be treated like a dog. And if you see another dog on the other side of the road or walking towards you, you need to let that dog interact with each other. They need to learn the size that they are, where they are on the pecking order, and they'll only do that by socialising with other people and dogs. Yet another thing I hear a lot of the time is that Chihuahuas can't be trained. Again, completely false. Chihuahuas actually have the largest brain relative to their size of any dog in the world. So they are a very, very intelligent breed. They respond well to treats, especially poultry, chicken, turkey. She loves that. She actually likes venison as well. Quite a posh dog. They can do anything a big dog can do. People have actually asked me whether Chihuahuas have a short lifespan. The general rule is that the smaller the breed of dog, the longer they actually live. So if you're getting a Chihuahua, you're in it for the long haul. People also ask me whether Chihuahuas shed. I would say they are quite low shedders most of the time, but when the seasons change, Ellie does shed quite a lot. However, because she is so small, even though she sheds a lot, it doesn't seem like a lot because she doesn't have that much to shed. She only really does it as the seasons change, so I only have to worry about it for a couple of weeks of the year. Do Chihuahuas burrow is a question that people ask me as well, and I can confirm yes, they do. A lot of people won't like the fact that I do this and tell me it's wrong, but Ellie does sleep in bed with me every night. I know she should be in her own bed in a separate room. I'm sure you'll all tell me that in the comments, but I love sleeping with Ellie. She snuggles up to me, she goes underneath the covers, and she always makes sure that she gets right in the middle of the bed where it's warmest. She's really calm and quiet all night, and she's a joy to have. Finally, people say to me a lot of the time, Chihuahuas shouldn't be going outside, they are just indoor dogs. And I've already touched upon this in a previous point, but again, that couldn't be further from the truth. Well, in actual fact, I would say this is half true. Ellie loves being outside. However, when the weather does become very cold or very wet, she won't want to do that. She'd rather be inside. And to be honest, I don't blame her. On those days, I'd rather be inside as well. They just are very sensitive to temperature and the climate, so it depends entirely on those factors. I hope this video has taught you a little bit more about Chihuahuas and small breeds in general, really. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you give us a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know when we're going to be uploading our next video. Please tell me in the comments below what kind of dog you have and maybe give me a few facts about them. And if you have a Chihuahua, tell me if you agree with what I've said and if there's anything that should be mentioned that I haven't mentioned. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Say bye, Ellie. Bye. Bye-bye.